What just happened? What in the world just happened? The K-pop corner of the internet is absolutely losing its mind right now. My timeline is in complete chaos, and it is all because of one single number, one magical milestone number. Imagine going about your day, scrolling through your feed for the latest updates on your favorite idols, and then suddenly, boom, the data drops. Every fan account is retweeting it, every chart update page is quoting it, and one name is on everyone's lips. One song, not even a title track, has just achieved something that makes you stop and read the headline twice. What in the world is going on? This is not just a simple, oh, that's cool. This is not just a casual, congratulations. This is a statement, an earthquake within the album's own ecosystem. And the protagonists are a duo you might not have expected to explode on the charts with such force. Who are they? How did they get here? And most importantly, what does this mean for what comes next? Stay right here, because we are going to dissect in minute detail the historic moment that has just been achieved by Truman HAN and Felix. All right, before we dive into the swirling vortex of this 50 million streams milestone, we need to set the stage a little. We all know that the album was like a treasure chest. Every song was a gem. Each track had its own distinct color. There were the flagship songs, the hardcore fan favorites, and the tracks analyzed deeply by music critics. But among all those gems, there was one song that simply felt different. It was not a title track, it was not a promoted B-side with a lavish music video, and yet, from its very first note, it carried a distinct feeling. Truman HAN and Felix. Just the title alone piqued curiosity, right? Two names, two vocal worlds, two distinct auras merged into a single track. From the very first day the album was released, this song became the dark horse favorite. Those of you who delved deep, who explored the album from start to finish, you were the first to whisper, wait, this song? This is something else. Fans began creating lyrical analysis threads. TikTok edits featuring snippets of the song started popping up. People took to social media, posting things like, Felix's voice in this, I'm not okay, or Truman HAN, who are you to make this part so incredibly emotional? This song grew organically, not because of a massive promotional push, but through word of mouth, from one fan to another, from one playlist to the next, from one shared feeling to another. And before we even realized it, the song began its ascent, slowly but with undeniable certainty. Let's look at the timeline, because this is what makes the story truly epic. The first month, streams were still concentrated on the main title tracks. However, a small, dedicated group of fans was already playing Truman HAN and Felix on repeat. They were the ones who needed a song for long nights, for healing, for reflection. The numbers weren't staggering yet, but the engagement was deep. The second and third months, this was the spillover phase. Fans who initially listened alone began recommending it to their mutuals. Hey, have you listened to track 7? It's incredible. The song started appearing on curated playlists like Hidden Gems of K-pop or B-sides that will destroy you emotionally. Streams began to rise significantly. It became the song discussed in forums, the song that made people ask, who sings this? Felix? Wow, the vibe is completely different. The fourth month, boom. A fan edit video, perhaps using concert fan cams synced perfectly to the track's audio, went viral. It garnered millions of views. People grew curious. What song is this? It sounds amazing. Traffic surged directly to Spotify. Daily streams skyrocketed. This was the first major momentum shift. The power of fan creativity, ladies and gentlemen. It's proof that in the digital age, fan-made content is an incredibly potent force. The fifth and beyond months, the song developed a life of its own. It became a staple on countless personal playlists. People weren't just listening out of curiosity anymore. They had genuinely fallen in love with it. It demonstrated staying power, consistency. Every week, the number kept climbing without drastic drops. It became like a loyal friend, always there. Until finally, today, right now, the number stopped at 50 million streams. And this is no ordinary achievement. This is the first song from the album to break through the 50 million streams barrier on Spotify. The first one, everyone. Not the title track, not the promoted single, but Truman HAN and Felix, the underdog, the dark horse, the sleeper hit of the era. Now let's analyze. What is the special power of this song that allowed it to surpass other tracks that likely had more promotional support? Let's break it down. 1. The vocal chemistry we never knew we needed. Truman HAN and Felix. A combination that on paper might seem unexpected, but their vocal chemistry in this song is nothing short of legendary. Felix's deep, warm, textured voice meets Truman HAN's emotional, clear, and storytelling vocals. It is like dark chocolate meeting sea salt caramel, a match made in musical heaven. They aren't just singing together, they are having a conversation. There is a perfect tension in their delivery that gives listeners chills. Number 2, lyrics and music arrangement, the ultimate healing anthem. Amidst a landscape of often upbeat or epic K-pop productions, Truman HAN and Felix arrived with an intimate vibe, cozy lo-fi beats, minimalist yet piercing instrumentation. The lyrics speak not just of love, but of understanding and finding solace in another person. So many listeners found it relatable. In our often chaotic modern world, this song became a safe haven, a song to calm down to shed a few tears to feel less alone. It is an audio hug. Number 3, the power of fandom and organic growth. We touched on this earlier. This is a victory for the fandom, a victory for those of us who seek out music, who share it, who create threads and edits. The Spotify algorithm surely also took notice because the engagement was incredibly high and the retention rate was undoubtedly lengthy. This proves that even in the age of algorithms, genuine feeling and word of mouth within a community remain a formidable, undeniable force. We are the ones who helped this song soar. Number 4, the curiosity factor. A unique collaboration always sparks curiosity. How does it sound? Many listened initially out of sheer curiosity, only to become hooked. The simple, direct title, Truman HAN and Felix, was also effective. It was immediately clear and intriguing. In essence, this song had the complete package, a vocal duo that clicked perfectly, relatable and high-quality music, unwavering fan support, and a unique factor. It was the recipe for a streaming phenomenon. Now reaching 50 million streams is not the end of the story. It could very well be the beginning of a new chapter. The question now is, what comes next? Will the company see this massive potential and finally release a dedicated music video? Imagine a cinematic MV for this track, or at the very least, an official live performance video. We would all love to see them perform this song live, right? Or could this set a precedent for more experimental collaborations on future albums? One thing is certain, this achievement is a strong signal to artists and producers. It shows that fans listen to every track on an album, that music made from the heart will reach the hearts of listeners and make a significant impact, that every song on an album has the potential to be a superstar. Truman HAN and Felix has proven it. We are ready to embrace and champion any song of quality, whether it's a title track or not. And so that is the epic story of how Truman HAN and Felix conquered 50 million streams and etched its name as the pioneer of its album, an achievement that fills us with pride, emotion, and excitement for the future. Now it is your turn. Let's discuss in the comment section below. What is your favorite part of Truman HAN and Felix? Is it a specific ad-lib, a verse, or the overall vibe? What do you think should happen next? A music video, a live session, or should it continue to grow organically? What is your favorite B-side from any other album that you think deserves an achievement like this? Share your picks so we can all listen. Please remember to like this video if you are also celebrating this incredible milestone. Comment down below with all your thoughts and feelings. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the fastest K-pop updates, in-depth analysis, and more celebration moments like this. This is not just a number. It's a proof of love, dedication, and the power of music that truly touches the soul.
Congratulations to Truman HAN, to Felix, and of course to all of you who listened, loved, and made this moment a reality. See you in the next discussion, which will undoubtedly cover more exciting things from the world of K-pop. Stay awesome, stay loud, and keep supporting the music you love. Goodbye for now.